Namaste. Welcome everyone to this unique course called Stories from the Upanishads Lessons for a Meaningful Life. We are very happy for the overwhelming response we have received from all of you. We never expected so many Vedantic seekers will be waiting to know the reality of the self, the world, and the God through stories. So now, before moving to the first story, I want all of you to know what is the meaning, the basic meaning of Upanishads. So, Upanishads are a part of Veda. Veda means a manual for life. Just like we get a manual with any gadget that you buy, Vedas are nothing but a manual for life. How to lead a meaningful life, how to lead a purposeful life. So in that sense, Veda has everything that can lead us, that can guide us to show a path for a dharmic life, dharma, attain artha, wealth, enjoy kama, pleasures, and finally know moksha, the reality. Vedanta is what is the name given to the Upanishads because it comes at the end portion of Veda, but few Upanishads are scattered in different places. That's why Vedanta is not just the end portion of Veda, it is the essence of Veda. It is the Sara Bhaga of Veda. Now, most of us even feel Upanishads, the word itself, what does it mean? Upanishads, in simple terms, it means going near the Guru, approaching for knowledge, learning that knowledge. But this is very simple. What else? What is that knowledge? Then we have to go to the Bhashyakara, Sri Shankaracharya. He says, Sat, the root word of Sat means knowledge. Yes, okay. What is Ni? Ni is one upasarga, the suffix, the prefix, which says Nischaya, means clear, doubtless knowledge. Okay, fine, doubtless knowledge. But doubtless knowledge about what? There is one more upasarga, prefix called Upa, meaning the nearest of the nearest, the dearest of the dearest. So, doubtless clear knowledge about the nearest of the nearest and dearest of the dearest. What is that nearest of the nearest and dearest of the dearest for all of us? It is not your money, it is not your relatives, it is not your wife, it is not your spouse, it is not your kids. It is you yourself. So, what is the most important topic in life is to know yourself. And that is the subject matter of Upanishads, meaning the clear knowledge about yourself. And when Upanishads were first translated from Sanskrit to other foreign languages, it was done by Dara Shikoh, and he named it as Sir Akbar, meaning the great secret. Even Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, this is the Rajaguhya Yoga, meaning the great secret. Many people may be thinking, okay, then it is so secret, why are you telling it and broadcasting it in YouTube? This is a different kind of secret where it is open secret, where even after telling, many a times we miss it. Many a times we miss it. That is how. This is a secret which is open, but it will be giving its benefit to those who only understand. So this is Upanishads. Many may be thinking, okay, Upanishads, take a session on Upanishads. Definitely we can take, and we have already taken few courses on Upanishads, but now this course is through stories. Why stories? When I was going through few of the web links, I saw a shloka which said, Shishurveti Pashurveti Vetigan Rasam Panihi, meaning music is that kind of a art which can please even the Shishu, the toddler, Pashu, even the animal, even a snake, anyone can enjoy the music. When I was going through this verse, I felt, doesn't it suit to or fit to even the stories? Definitely yes. Why? Whether it is a toddler or whether it is a senior aged, old age person, whether it is a scholar, whether it is a foolish, anyone, they like stories. So that's why. And Upanishads have wonderful stories where it reveals the truth, the reality, but beyond that, it reveals a way for a meaningful life. Because Many of the stories, why Upanishads are having stories is because the first reason is the abstract topics of knowledge, they become more real when it is told through a story. The first reason. Second, when you can, if I just say Satyam Vada, okay, truth should be said, I should be following truthfulness. But when I say a story of Satya Harishchandra, you get inspired. You get inspired. That's why Upanishads use stories. The third most important thing is through the story, the stories bring the student and the teacher together on the screen, which shows the requirement of a guru. Requirement of a guru for a Vedantic knowledge, for the self-inquiry. So for all these reasons, we are taking up stories from the Upanishads. And each story has its own way of conveying a message, either directly about the Atmajnanam or preparatory things that we need to have to acquire Atmajnanam. If I'm not interested in Atmajnanam, then is this course not for me? Don't think like that. We have chosen a title, Stories from the Upanishads, Lessons for a Meaningful Life. Even if you want to lead a meaningful, purposeful, materialistic life, these Upanishadic stories can give a light. They are like the pointers, they are like the milestones which shows you are traveling in the right path. So with that thought, if we take all these things, stories, listen to it properly, apply the concepts in our life, definitely in few days we will be having those qualifications and we will be transforming our life towards the Vedantic inquiry or the Shastric inquiry or the self-inquiry. So with that thought, let us directly enter into the first story, that is one of the beautiful stories.